It's 7:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. An 11-year-old boy remains in a critical condition this morning after his boat capsized off Belmont, trapping him underwater tangled in ropes. Sergeant Dave Rose says he was on a 3.5-metre training skiff with a friend on Saturday when the accident happened.
Well, emergency services were called to Ada Street at Belmont around 4:45 on Saturday afternoon, and they were responding to reports that a child had fallen into the lake while sailing. New South Wales ambulance paramedics rendered first aid to the boy before he was taken to John Hunter Hospital. He's reported to be in a critical condition. The child was wearing a life jacket at the time.
It's not clear at this stage how long the boy was under the water. The New South Wales Nationals say rocker Angry Anderson will support his replacement in the race to win the state seat of Cessnock. The former Rose Tattoo frontman pulled out yesterday due to personal reasons. Party officials hope to name a replacement candidate in the next day or so. The New South Wales opposition leader has committed to a further review of political donations laws after the March election, once the ICAC has handed down its report into donations involving Hunter Liberal MPs. Premier Mike Baird and former opposition leader John Robertson are in favour of full public funding of election campaigns, but an expert panel strongly rejected the idea late last year, saying modest political donations were an important way for people to express their voice. Labor leader Luke Foley says Parliament will need to address the issue after next month's poll.
And win, lose or draw, I want to work across the political aisle to ensure tough caps on donations and expenditure, so the sorts of rorts that Liberal MPs and fundraisers engaged in here in the Hunter can't happen again.
Plans to turn Glendale into a super suburb will be on the agenda tonight at Lake Macquarie Council. Glendale has been seen as a major potential economic driver for the Hunter region for several years, with a transport interchange still on the drawing board. A blueprint has been developed which looks at ways to create more jobs, retail outlets, footpaths and open space areas. The state government is being urged to put the lid on AGL's CSG project at Gloucester for good. Residents have presented a detailed 600-page report to Resources and Energy Minister Anthony Roberts, outlining alleged breaches by AGL of its licence and claims the company has misled the public. Groundswell Gloucester's Julie Lyford says the minister needs to take the matter seriously.
I think the minister really needs to come to grips with how large this movement is and that people do not want coal seam gas. So I would suggest to the minister that he actually really treats this as a matter of urgency. No more whitewashing, no more huffing and puffing about rigorous compliance. We know that that's not the case.
And Hunter Water and the Hunter Region Botanic Gardens will unveil a state-of-the-art micro-water treatment plant today. It's expected the $30,000 treatment plant will allow the gardens to save at least 2.5 million litres of water over the next 12 months. Now with sport, Belinda Delaceres.
Newcastle City and suburban cricket is in crisis mode following an on-field collision which hospitalised Jules Tavern skipper Peter Laylaw. The 33-year-old's nursing 9 stitches and a concussion after being struck in the head with a bat by a Merewether B5's player 3 balls after hitting the batsman with a bouncer. Police are investigating the incident, with Laylaw expected to press charges tomorrow. The Newcastle Jets are yet to claim their second win of the season on the back of Friday night's 2-1 loss to Brisbane. Striker Radovan Pavicevic levelled the scores with a goal in the 72nd, but a free kick to Thomas Brioche saw Raw steal the match in injury time. Coach Phil Stubbins says the team should be applauded.
It was a positive step forward for us. I think we had maybe one of the youngest, if not the youngest, squad in early history out there tonight, and I'm very proud of the boys and their efforts.
And the Hunter Hurricanes men have gone down to Sydney Uni 13-7 in the opening weekend of the National Water Polo League. That's sport. I'm Belinda Delas Harris.
To NURFM News Time 26 to 8.